I honestly thought he was having an affair. Not because he was sneaky or distant. Because he started being the husband I dreamed about when we first got married 7 years ago, and I couldn't figure out what had changed. It started small. I'm Sarah, by the way. My husband, let's call him Marcus, came home from work on a Tuesday and asked if I wanted to take a walk after dinner. Just the two of us. We hadn't done that in maybe 2 years. I said yes but spent the whole walk waiting for him to tell me he wanted a divorce or something. The walk was just a walk. He asked about my day. Actually listened. Asked follow-up questions about the thing with my boss that I'd mentioned 3 weeks ago and figured he'd forgotten. Then it was coffee in bed on Saturday morning. Not just coffee. My coffee. The way I like it. Oat milk, half a teaspoon of vanilla syrup, in the blue mug I never have to ask for but somehow never get. The Sunday after that, he suggested we sit together in church instead of our usual routine where I chase the kids and he checks his phone. He put his arm around me during worship. When's the last time that happened? I honestly couldn't remember. I started paying attention because something was different and I needed to figure out what. He was doing little things every single day. Not grand gestures. Little things. He started texting me in the afternoon just to check in. He'd stop at the store and grab the fancy yogurt I like but never buy because it's expensive. He noticed when I was stressed about dinner and suggested we order pizza instead of letting me spiral about meal planning. The weird part was how consistent it was. Marcus has always been a good guy, but he's also always been forgetful. The kind of husband who means well but doesn't follow through. Promises to fix the leaky faucet for 6 months. Says he'll plan date night and then we end up ordering takeout and watching Netflix again. But this was different. Every day there was something. Some small way he was thinking about me or thinking ahead or just showing up better than usual. 3 weeks in, I asked him directly. We were in the kitchen after the kids went to bed and he was loading the dishwasher without being asked, which never happens. Okay, what's going on with you? He looked up from rinsing a plate. What do you mean? You've been different. Good different. But different. Did something happen? Are you okay? Are we okay? He was quiet for a minute, still rinsing dishes. Then he said, I realized I'd been a pretty selfish husband. I wanted to do better. That was it. No big explanation. No dramatic moment. Just that he decided to do better and then started doing it. The thing that got me was how he kept it up. Week after week. It wasn't a temporary thing to win me back or prove a point. It was just who he became. 2 months later, I was folding laundry in our bedroom and found myself crying. Not sad crying. Grateful crying. I was married to a man who noticed when the hand soap ran low and replaced it without being asked. Who remembered that I hate driving in the rain and offered to pick up groceries on a stormy Tuesday. Who started saying actual prayers with our kids at bedtime instead of rushing through God bless mommy and daddy and good night. I'd forgotten what it felt like to feel cherished by my husband. Not just loved, but cherished. Like he was actively thinking about ways to make my life better, easier, sweeter. The night I was crying over the laundry, Marcus found me and asked what was wrong. I told him nothing was wrong. Everything was right. More right than it had been in years. He just hugged me and said he was glad. I never did figure out what sparked the change. Something shifted in him around January and he became the husband I'd always hoped he could be. Sometimes I wonder if I should ask more questions. But honestly, I'm afraid if I dig too deep, whatever magic is happening might stop. So I'm just grateful and I'm trying to show up better for him too.